consumer behavior, and now we are going to do our topic law of diminishing marginal utility. What it is? Law of diminishing marginal utility. By name we can see that it is a law. What do we mean by diminishing? Diminishing means decreasing. This arrow is telling you that something is being decreased. Marginal utility, we have learned it. It is the change of total utility by consuming one more unit of output, one more unit of commodity by consuming one more unit. Okay. Law of diminishing marginal utility will tell you what? I must say that, or I must mention it, it is on page 61 of your books. As we are doing a people of a silly book, so according to that book. Law of diminishing marginal utility is the fundamental law of economics. Many economic theories are based on it, and I explained you about marginal utility. Now come to the definition or statement of the law. If other things do not change and a consumer increases the use of a commodity, the utility of every new unit of the commodity will be less than the utility of the previous one. Or he has another definition or statement of the law, that is, other things being equal, a successive increase in the stock of a commodity with the consumer diminishes its margin utility. Another statement, other things being equal means that quality of the commodity and taste of the consumer do not change. Now dear students, the first definition is the most appropriate one, so I will consider that. What that definition is telling us? It is telling us if other things being equal or do not change and consumer increases the use of a commodity, the utility of every new unit of commodity will be less than the utility of the previous unit. So dear students, this is the statement, and I will recommend you to learn this definition or statement of the law. This is very important and this is very clear. Now let me explain the definition. If other things being equal, what does it mean? It means parametric constant something. If other things being equal means the taste of the consumer will not change. If other things being equal means, what it means? It means taste of the consumer and quality of commodity will not change. Now dear students, and consumer increases the use of commodity, means consumer will eat or take the commodity or consume or use the commodity. The utility of every new unit of commodity will be less than, the new unit will give him the less satisfaction as compared to the previous one. So to explain this law, we will consider what? We will consider our table, that is number of apples. These are, dear students, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and marginal utility and total utility. So I must ask you to learn only two columns, the number of apples and the total utility, and the marginal utility will be calculated from the total utility as we have done in the relationship. So what is total utility? 10, 18, 24, 28, 30, again 30, and the last one is 20. Now dear students, come to the marginal utility. Definitely there will be no marginal utility here or no change or 10. Then 18 minus 10 give you 8, 24 minus 18 give you 6, 28 minus 24 give you 4, 30 minus 28 give you 2, 30 minus 30 give you 0, and 28 minus 30 give you minus 2. Then dear students, this is the table we are saying. If we explain the relationship between marginal utility and total utility, we can see that when total utility is increasing, marginal utility is positive, and when total utility is maximum, marginal utility is 0, and when total utility is decreasing, marginal utility is negative. This is what I have already explained to you in the previous topic, which is about the relationship between marginal utility and total utility. This is what he is explaining. Also we see that the first apple gives the consumer 10 units of utility. When he gets 2 more apples, total utility goes to 18. The second apple has increased total utility while the marginal utility is 8. The next apple will give you total utility of 24 units and the marginal utility is decreased as 6. Then total utility is 28 while marginal utility is 4. Total utility is 30 while marginal utility is 2. When total utility is again 30, marginal utility becomes 0. So we are saying that the marginal utility is continuously falling, and this is what our law is also explaining. This law is based on marginal utilities, because this utility is that when we consume every new unit, the change in utility is explaining in this column. So when the total utility reaches at 28, marginal utility becomes negative. So marginal utility is constantly going down and down, and it is falling and falling. Remember girls, the rate of total utility grows in a very slow manner, while marginal utility is behaving abruptly. So let me draw the table of this. The explanation of this table is mentioned in your books on page 62. Now I am going to draw the table. Dear students, along x-axis I will definitely mention the apples, and along y-axis I simply draw marginal utility. No total utility will be drawn here. So which as I have just drawn the marginal utility, so minus 2, table of 2 will be considered here, 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. This is our y-axis and this is our negative y-axis. Now dear students, first of all, when the consumer will eat 1 unit, let me mention it. Okay, when he will eat 1 unit of apple, he will have a marginal utility of 10 units. When he will consume 2 units of apple, he will have marginal utility of 8 units. When he will have 3 units of apple, he will have marginal utility of 6 units. When he will have 4 units of apple, he will have marginal utility of 4. When he will have 5 units of apple, he will have marginal utility of 2. And when he will have 6 units of apple, he will have 0 marginal utility. And when he will have 7 units of apple, he will have minus 2 marginal utility. Now dear students, by joining these all points, I will see this is the 11 I am getting. Okay, this is the curve of margin utility, and of diminishing margin utility is explained in this curve. Similarly, utility of other apples is shown. Now he is mentioning, as this point is A, this A prime, B, B prime, C, C prime, and D,